issues for the commentary part. That's why we are joining you now. We are already into 2.4 overs in the game. Tigers have started with a flying start, 23 runs, and Noor Mohammad was the first wicket caught behind. Ravichandran and Jiju George on the crease.
Fantastic effort. It's mid on.
Was that a catch or it just went through him? That needs to
Great.
be seen.
Great effort. So, Tigers doing some shuffling in this match with the opening pair. Probably trying different options since they have won the first two games. Ibisui bowling his second over. Smashed towards the leg side.
Just right in the middle of the two fielders.
Another boundary for Tigers. Their score moves on to 28 at the end of 3 overs with loss of 1 wicket. Tigers taking the opportunity to bat first in this game. They probably want to test the strength of their batting order since they were able to chase quite comfortably in the first two games. They want to go ahead and set a target for Wyverns in this third and final match of the day. Ravichandran has been in good form in the first two games, has been a star batsman for Tigers, and his wicket will be crucial in the third game as well for Wyverns. Just played nicely to third man for a single. Lovely weather today at the Sana Cricket Ground to play cricket. I'm sure the players have been enjoying themselves. Good fielding in the covers, restricted the run. And fielding is a very important aspect in this form of the game, which is moving so fast. And the fielders are supposed to back their bowlers as batsmen are trying to score off every possible delivery. Good
Oh, that's a
delivery.
better ball.
Chance here was not able to pick up in time. Shanta, I think, in the mid wicket. Failed to pick up. There was an opportunity of a run out.
Better ball by Inage. Got into the batsman from the off to the middle. Oh, again a shorter ball picked up by Ravichandran. But this time it found the fielder and 1 run there.
Wyverns need to have a plan for Ravichandran's a breach. Very strong on both sides of the wicket. Teacher George walking towards the bowler.
Charged it. And a wonderful ride for the catch there.
Great effort.
Great effort there, but dropped in the end. Lucky there.
And Wyverns need to take those catches to put some pressure back on Tigers. It was a good effort. Right.
This time bit straighter towards the mid off.
Hit straight on top of the bowler for a single. Gio George is also looking in a very aggressive frame of mind. He's trying to capitalize on a leave delivery, putting pressure back on the bowlers. The intent has been really great from Tiger batsmen in all the 3 games. And at the end of the 4 overs, they are 34 for 1. Looks like Shogo Kimura has been given the ball. He didn't ball in the first two matches, so Wyverns trying something new. Kimura has an opportunity now with the ball. Towards the pad, worked towards the leg side by the batsman for a single. Miyauchi trying to set his field.
Oh, it's an overpitch ball.
Fantastic shot again from
Wonderful shot, goes straight to the mid-off fielder.
Ravichandran for 2 runs. Smith room moved towards the leg side, hitting the ball through the covers. Wider cover. The mid-off fielder had to move across, and the batsman were back for a couple of runs.
Shorter ball, this time on the offside.
Can't
Cut
ball
through
there.
cut through the fielders, goes for the six.
Too short, too wide. For a player of that ability, easy pickings for the boundary. Sabarish continuing his good form in the third game as well. That's gone all the way for six. A good stop in the covers.
Even though the ball was shorter but was not away from the batsman, couldn't time it well. Ten runs already coming from that over. Again, an overpitched ball. Will it pass the fielder? Yes, it will. And it goes for a four towards mid on.
Yeah, I think the fielder did not anticipate the ball perfectly. Came towards the ball, but the ball went above his head. Yeah, didn't really anticipate it. There was an opportunity there. Gio George gets another boundary. Again to the leg side, flicked off the pads for a single towards deep mid wicket. Tigers cruising along at the end of the fifth over.
48,
49
49 for one.
for one.
5 overs. Projected score goes to 98. Will we see a score today crossing 100? And the way both Ravichandran and Giju George are batting, looks like that bound to happen. "15 runs coming from that last over. Giju George on the strike.
Opportunity for stumping. Miyauchi was not able to collect it well. You need to be on your toes in this format of the game. Every single ball. See Masaoka trying his left arm off spin.
Masaoka has given a couple of wickets in the last match. He looks like a go-to bowler when there is a partnership building up. And that was swept. hard.
Another great shot from.
And goes for 6 from Ravichandran again.
What a great shot that is. Timing has been perfect. Not an easy shot to play. Flat sweep shot all the way for 6. So Tigers trying to gain some momentum in this innings. Last 5 overs. Going.
Now this time towards offside. Three fielders chasing the ball, collected, and 2 runs.
So intentions are pretty clear from Tiger batsmen now. They're not going to settle for less than 100. They want to make the last 4 overs count in this innings.
Charge is down the ground. But we'll find a fielder there in the cover.
Masaoka trying to keep the ball towards the pad so that the batsman doesn't get the room. But the batsman trying to make room for themselves by moving towards leg side. So cat and mouse going on there. Again, well fielded.
Oh,
Great catch. Cotton ball.
amazing catch, cotton bowled by Masaoka. It's a hard one. That was smashed really hard.
So finally, another wicket for Wyverns.
So Masaoka has struck again.
George was looking quite ominous. So Wyverns will be relieved to see his back now, and Kimura is going to continue the second over.
So 10 runs coming from that last over. That takes the score to 59 for 2.
And Sachin Thakur is coming to bat at number 4. He did open with Ranjit Moli in the first 2 games. Sabrish, Ravichandran on strike. Start of the 7th over.
Again a short ball, but was not in the air.
Just a single. Supreme, how much do you think is going to be in the minds of Tiger for the first inning score?
24 balls remaining. They would at least be thinking around, in 4 overs, at least they'll be thinking about 40 plus.
Getting to 100 score, and I think the
For
ball
sure.
wides is going to help Tigers.
So 40 is minimum. Addition of 40 is minimum. 100 is minimum. And they can go up till 122.
Another wide.
Another
Oh,
wide. That's not helping the cause of Wyverns here.
Kimura's feeling the pressure, balling to Sabrish.
And Sabrish
Ravichandran.
was like still chasing that ball. He wanted to hit it hard.
Probably wants to keep the ball away. And this time a big slog from Sabrish Ravichandran.
Was that a change of pace a bit?
Missed it completely.
So yeah, 100 to 120 at least.
Another wide. Kimura struggling a little bit to keep his line in length here.
Yeah.
Probably a part-time bowler.
Now through the pads, it will again cross the 2 fielders, went for the 4. What a wonderful shot by Ravichandran through his legs.
Again drifting down the leg side. And Sabrish had no issues or problems getting this one away for a boundary. First three balls costed 8 runs so far.
That would also be called wide.
Fourth wide of the over, so this is definitely not good news for Wyverns. Giving extras in this format is going to hurt them.
Shorter ball, but still better because it will just fetch 1 run.
Another single.
That's an overpitched ball. Appeal for LBW.
Umpire telling the bowler that probably the batsman had got some bat on this one. So another single in the over. Sachin Thakur on strike. Another wide. This is not great bowling at the moment. 5 extras in the over already. Probably Wyverns feeling the pressure.
One more ball to go. Again, it will be called wide.
Kimura kind of struggling to finish this over. Another 6th wide of the over. That means 6 extra runs and 6 extra balls, which is additional 1 over.
Already 13 runs have come out of it, out of which 6 are wide. He bowls. That's still a better one.
Big swing from Sachin, not able to beat the fielder at the final leg. He'll get a single. So productive over for Tigers as they try and get to 100 in the next 3 overs minimum. Ryoya Masaoka bowling his second over.
A big appeal.
Probably drifting
But
down
was
the leg
drifting
side.
down the leg.
Leg
Pitched
by
on the leg itself. Yes.
Batsman was trying to help it on its way, but misses it. But they will get a leg by.
Ravichandran again on the strike. He might go for the sweeps. No, gets on the offside. In the air, taken out. Ravichandran is out with that catch.
Yeah, very good bowling.
Ravichandran was on 23 in 12 balls.
Probably trying to go over the covers. Kind of top edged it. Straight into the palms of the fielder, who made no mistake this time. So a welcome wicket for Wyverns. Seeing the back of Ravichandran Sabrish.
Wyverns have done a great job restricting a team like Tigers with 74. So that's a really, really good run restrictions by them.
A lot of good batsmen in this Tiger team. So looks like Ranjit Mauli is coming to strike. He was the opener in the last 2 games. What can he do in the middle order? This remains to be seen. First ball, he smashed that towards the leg side, probably not connecting that well. Get a single, gets off the mark. Masaoka has a very good figures of 2 for 10 so far. Again, dragging from the off stump towards the leg side. Just gets a single. And going
Go
for
on
two.
to second,
Can be.
that would be-
Oh, that's poor fielding, I guess.
The throw came very late.
Should have been one there.
But good running, good attitude by Tigers. They are not satisfied with the runs they have on the board. They are adding one and twos also along with that. Oh, that was a shorter ball. That should go for a longer one. But the fielder below it and
Dropped it.
tried for the catch and dropped.
There was an opportunity again. Probably goes to the boundary. We are signaled by the umpire. That should have been a wicket. Instead, it goes to a boundary. Things going Tigers' way right now. The fielder had it covered. Somehow it just didn't stick in his hands. Having a third wicket for Masaoka. Another good ball. And he's given him out.
Looks like a caught behind. Sachin Thakur.
So that didn't cost it. Wyverns too much. Wicket of the next ball.
Masaoka again proves why he is a go-to bowler for Wyverns. Every time he comes for bowling, one wicket is ensured for sure.
Yeah. Tried to hit it too hard. Probably edged it, and a good catch by Miyauchi, the wicketkeeper. So Tigers losing few wickets at the end of the innings.
So that's the end of over. Brings total to 81 for 4. Projected score is 101. Let's see how much more Tigers can go here.
Probably looking for a score around between 100 to 110. They have a good bowling attack. So they feel confident defending that.
This over has been very productive for Wyverns. Got the wicket. Just gave 8 runs in that.
The Tigers are 81 for 4 in 8 overs. 2 overs to go. And Kubota has gotten the ball from the captain. Going to be his first over in this innings.
Oh, that was an over pitch ball. Fielder behind it will not reach it. Stop it. Send it back. They'll get 2 runs. That was a chase on the mid off. He didn't quite timed it well.
The mid-on was up in the circles. We targeted to go over the top, but did not time that well, so he will be happy with the 2.
Ranjit can go after.
This time looks like he connects. Connects well for a boundary. Full pitch delivery. Went straight over the bowler's head.
Wonderful straight shot there.
The Tigers getting the momentum in the last couple of overs. Now 87 for 4. 10 more balls remaining in this innings.
Again,
Batsman running
Ranjit
hard.
smashes it. Goes towards his leg side. Square this time for 2 runs.
A lot of open spaces on the ground, so once it goes into the gap, the batsman is always looking for 2. At this stage of the innings, already 8 of the over.
Charging down the pitch but didn't prime it well. Goes towards mid off for 1 run.
Missed another opportunity. It was a full toss outside the off stump. We need to be settled for single. As Gagan Suri is taking strike for his first ball. Played well in the last game. Guided his team across the line. So he should be feeling very confident coming into the bat. Another good shot. Gets off the mark straight away for a single. Just pushed to mid off. Can Kubota close it well? Last ball of the over.
What a wonderful ball to end that one. Bounced. Not so much width for the batsman.
Oh, it's given wide.
Oh, that was height.
Probably it was over the head.
Okay.
Bit of thought from the umpire. It's given a wide. So he has to reball the last ball of the over.
And again, Gagan Suri will try to make best use of it.
A good ball. So that is going to be the end of the over, the 9th over. And Tigers are 92 for 4 with 1 over to go.
11 runs coming from that over. 92 plus at least how much now? Between 10 and 15 at least.
It will be interesting to see who balls the last over. Looks like Raheel Khanum will be bowling the last over. Off spin bowler. That was kind of reverse swept beautifully. A couple of runs.
That's the first of the tournament.
For a gentle leg spinner. This time through the covers for a single, little bit short of the off stump. So 95 now.
So far, calm over.
Last 4 balls.
Let's see. Where do we end?
Tiger is looking for some boundaries here. To close off the innings and get that score over 100.
Shot. Nice.
Another good shot.
Oh,
This one is
that's a
gone.
biggie. That's a biggie.
That takes the score over 100 now. That's a big 6. Got complete hold of this one.
Ranjit continuing where he left in the last inning.
Long on. That was a big hit. Dot ball. Ranjit wants to keep the strike probably.
Two more balls to go. That goes for a big one again. Finds a long gap, but fielder is there. We're coming back for two. Comfortably do that.
Tigers have managed to get over the 100-run mark. That will be the end of the innings. Total of 103 for 4. At one stage, it looked like they probably get a little bit more, but I think good comeback from Wyvern bowlers in the end.
Yeah, some good batting shown by Jiju George with 28, Noor Mohammad 10, Sabrish 23, Sachin Thakur 12, Ranjit Mauli 18, and Gagan Suri 4. So we'll take a short break, meet you on the other side of this inning. Tigers have scored 101 for Wyverns.
103.
103. 104 is the target. got close to the stump. So, who are joining us today in the second innings? This is Prem Keswani and Shaladlal joining you live from Sano, Tochigi for this T10 tournament. This is the third match in the second inning where Wyverns are chasing a target of 104 against Tigers. Tigers earlier won the toss and elected to bat this time, and they scored 103.
So some change in the Wyverns opening combination as well. Shogo Kimura has come in to open along with Rahil Kano. So Captain Miyauchi has kind of dropped down the order to provide more stability. It will be interesting to see if that would make a difference to the approach of the Wyvern batsmen. They're chasing almost 10 runs an over, so they need to get off a good start.
Sachin Patil, the first bowler from the Tigers side.
Probably Kimura has been sent out to utilize the fielding restrictions in the first 3 overs. As he drives towards mid-on for a single. Gets off the mark. First delivery. Rahil Kano struggled a little bit in the first 2 games, so he will be looking forward to make an impact in this particular match. As he flicks one towards the leg stump for a single. Start is going to be very important from Wyvern's perspective to create some pressure onto the Tiger bowlers and fielders.
Oh, completely missed that ball.
While swinging towards the leg side, completely missing it. The bowler would want to stay away from Kimura's arc. Anything within that arc is going to go.
There you go, but still.
And another wicket, probably a similar way as he got out in the second game. Just a big hit towards the leg side. Tigers had planned this again. Fielder was in the mid-off area. Takes a wider mid-off area. Takes a comfortable catch. So again, Wyverns losing a quick wicket in the beginning of the innings.
Kimura maybe need to take a note on how his wicket has been planned.
Good catch by Ranjit Molly. So good first over for Tigers. And Wyverns are 3 for 1.
Takumi Kishi, the next batsman coming in. Also the change of over. So Wyverns at the end of first over are 3 runs, 1 wicket.
Newood Thomas coming back to Paul's first over in this innings.
That would go for 4. Fielder tried to save it.
Drifting towards the leg side, no issues for Raheel. Flick that off his pads for a boundary.
Again, okay.
Again down the leg side, flicked towards the leg side for a single. The fielder was well placed for that sort of shot, covering the deep square leg boundary.
Oh, that was a lower ball. Kishi was lucky to get his bat on it. Otherwise, it would have been either LBW or bold.
He's a steady customer, Nibu. A lot quicker than he looks. This time,
Towards again on leg side, this would be called wide.
I think the plan is to ball towards the leg stump of the batsman, kind of tucking them for room, not giving any width away on the offside.
Oh, wonderful ball. I think that should be the tactics, right? I mean, if you give in this format, if you give something in the arc of the batsman or on the wider side of offside, they will go for it. That's a good strategy. Again,
Good pace. Very good over so far. The bowling and generating good pace from the wicket. Kishi still to get off the mark. Stays 3 balls now, so the pressure will be mounting on him.
oh, that's a chance, but he was comfortably in.
Gets off the mark, and a good over comes to an end.
That's the end of the second over. 7 run coming from it.
Score is 10 without for 1. End of the 2 overs. Wyverns struggling a little bit to get the boundaries away and utilize the power play.
Still, they have got this third last over. Let's see for the power play. Let's see if they can capitalize on it. They're trying too hard, that can be seen, but I think Tigers are very disciplined bowlers.
The required run rate is almost now 12, 11.75. As such, a new Raj
Single.
Patel bowling his second over. Wyverns desperate to find some boundaries here. Get some impetus on their innings. Otherwise, the required run rate is going to climb even further.
On his knees, but didn't get the bat on it well. Goes on the square side of the leg side for 1.
Good looking stroke through the covers. Gets a boundary. Beautifully struck. Just timed it and placed that into the gap.
That should go for 4. That is a wonderful shot on the offside.
That should give him some confidence. Tries it again, this time missing it. Straight to the keeper. Patel just trying to ball outside the off stump, keeping his line and length. not experimenting too much, making it difficult for the batsman. A good looking shot straight to the fielder. Davis campered for a single. Seven runs of the over so far.
That would be called wide.
As another wide has been recorded.
Required run rate has climbed up to 12 now. So Wyverns have to show some urgency here. They are trying it hard. That can be seen. This is one of the examples of it. That's gone over the field for 4 runs.
Very good shot.
Great intent by Wyverns. They want to fight it back. They want to give their best there.
Yeah, just hitting it well enough to go over the fielder of mid-off. So good over for Wyverns. The score moves on to 22 for 1, end of 3 overs.
With the so far innings of Rahil Kano, we see a potential that he can play that longer innings for Wyverns. After this, there are also good batsmen to come in: Wataru, Masaoka, Osanta, Kubota, Kishi, who have kind of performed in the last matches. So they have the depth. They have to take chances. They have to give their best shot here.
We see a change in bowling. Ashwin Pai coming back for his first over in this innings.
That's a shorter ball, but couldn't hit it to the square side, which was open area, straight to the fielder for 1 run.
He's not express pace, but he tries to keep his line in length, forcing a mistake from the batsman. So where will Kano target him?
Again, a shorter one. Goes back to the fielder in the covers. Sorry,
Square leg.
square leg.
The fielder did well to come across and restrict the batsman to a single. Oh, this is a big one,
Shorter
is it?
Sean, did he get it? Fielder trying to reach on it, passed him for 4 runs.
Probably the fielder misjudged this one.
Yeah, I think the fielder is standing between mid wicket and square leg, so you kind of have to make a run.
A dragged shot, and the batsman was able to get it across.
Earlier, also, he was trying to put it like on a squarer side, but this time he timed it well.
So Wyverns starting to get some boundaries.
Oh, charging down the pitch here. Did he get enough? No, he'll get one here. Wanted second.
Should have been boundary just towards the left or right of that fielder.
Again, a shorter ball.
Really dragging it short.
This time, fielders also didn't have to move a bit. Called for between the square leg and fine leg.
been able to swivel back and move across towards the leg side for a boundary. The bowler is a little bit short in this over.
This is a bit surprising coming from Tigers because they have been tighter and disciplined in the past. Even Pai also bowled very good spells in the past. All the balls were mostly short and towards the leg side. Maybe this ball will change with that. Coming again, charging. Didn't get a bat on it. Straight to the fielder.
So end of 4 overs, Wyverns are 34 for 1, chasing 104 that Tiger made in the first innings.
And last over again, good over for Wyverns. 12 runs coming from flat.
The required run rate is about 11.67, so they have been able to peg it down from 12. Still need to continue having these good overs to stay in the competition.
So first over 3 runs, second over 7 runs, third and fourth 12 each.
As we see now the change in the bowling attack, Vikas Kumar Jha, who has had a good day in the Cup's first couple of matches, is coming back for his spell in the third game. Extra bit of pace. Can it help the Wyvern batsman get some boundaries? Lead to this offside for a single.
Goodbye. The gully. Oh, appeal for a caught behind here. Umpire is not interested.
It was a good delivery.
Wonderful ball.
Some extra pace. Not enough room for the batsman. Misses it completely.
There was a bit far away from the wicket keeper.
A good fielding. Third man is able to come across and cut it down to a 2. This was a thick edge. Good bowling from Vikas Jha.
Maybe Kishi have to go a step back to make room for himself if he really wants to play it on the offside.
Oh, another good delivery.
What a line and length. Wonderful bowling by Kumar Jha.
Not much the batsman can do with deliveries like that. Bounced on him. No room to free his arms. This time played in the covers for a single. The boundary is well covered by the sweeper. So runs coming in singles or doubles in this over. No boundaries yet. That would create a lot of pressure for the batter. And this slash. And probably the 6. That's a very welcoming 6 by Kano at this stage. Good looking shot.
Wonderful fight back by Wyverns shown here. Wonderful attitude. Still in the game.
Yeah, that was a good boundary. End of the 5 overs, they are on to 44 for 1. Requiring 60 runs in the last 5 overs, so almost a 100 of 12. As we see Sabrish coming into ball, his leg spinners. He's been quite successful today with bat and ball. So it will be interesting to see how Wyvern batters are going to handle him. The current run rate is 8.8. The required run rate is 12 per over from here, the last 5 overs. It is achievable, but Wyverns would need to have some good overs from here on in.
Ravichandran has brought himself for the wicket. Jiju George would expect a wicket from him here. He has done that consistently. Can he stop this campaign of Wyverns, who has kind of accelerated in last couple of overs? That's a shorter ball. That could have been not from the middle of the bat. Finds the fielder on the mid-on for 1 run. Oh, down again, charges it.
Bit of a misfield. The batsman probably looking for 2, but they will be settling for 1 only. Good fielding.
Deflected to the second fielder. Wonderful. Restricted to 1. Charging down the ground for Ravichandran. He would be very happy to see that. Creates a chance of stumping. Oh, that's appeared like an overpitch run. Didn't get the bat throw.
Yeah, he's blowing it up. Asking the batsman to do all the hard work.
Make him sweep. Oh, this is on the offside. Goes for a bigger one in the air. Fielder below it. Drops. The mid-on fielder drops it. Though a good attempt.
He
Lucky.
looked
Kano.
to be in control, but then probably dropped the last stage. But again, very good bowling, dragging it outside the off stump, slower in the air, enticing the batsman to go for a big one. It goes again.
A similar ball. Did it travel farther than the
This
pass?
time he
Yes.
connects it beautifully for 6.
Over between the mid wicket and mid on. Wonderful shot.
So Kano turning it on in this game. He has a strike rate of 12,212, and he's keeping the Wyverns in the hunt in this game.
Looks like 34. Kano's score would be the highest in Wyvern squad till now. So wonderful fight back. These are the moments which keep the game alive till the end. And the run rate is still hovering around 12, but there are still hopes for Wyverns if they continue like this. They've lost just 1 wicket, 4 overs remaining, 49 runs off it. They have scored 12 to 13 also in few overs, so it's doable for them. So if they do that, they would go back with some good news for them.
Gio George coming into the attack.
Again, discipline. Jiju George is back. He'll restrict everyone.
Oh, it's a no ball given.
And what was it?
Not sure
Fielder or overstepped.
what the reason probably.
Okay, looks like overstepping because Jiju George is taking his run up.
So it gives an opportunity for Kishi to free up his arms and try to get a boundary of this ball. It's a free hit.
He
Goes
made
for it.
looks like he made best use of it, but does it cross the boundary? Yes, it does, and he gets a boundary here.
Very good shot. The result that Wyverns wanted to capitalize on this no ball free hit. And they did just that. So the first ball costing 5 runs.
It's good now. Kishi is also supporting Kano here.
Goes again.
Goes again, but it will find fielder on the mid on.
Just a single. So the required run rate has dropped down to 11.73 now.
What do you think, Shalaj, would be the score in the last over? What will we see? One over, how many runs remaining?
Depending on the wickets in hand. And if there's a set batsman on strike, nothing is unachievable. So they would be happy to get 15 or 17 of the last over.
Yeah. Something between 11 to 15 in last over would be interesting to see.
Yeah, when they have a good batsman, good set batsman on strike.
Yeah.
But we have a game on here. Wyverns fighting for this one.
Oh, this time.
A single.
Oh, okay. That was just a single.
So 8 runs of the over already. Can they get another 4 or 5 in the next 2 balls to keep up with the run rate required?
Oh, that's again a good shot. Mid off. Reaching to the ball, but just have to settle with one.
Wyverns needing 40 now of 19 deliveries. They need a boundary in this over.
Oh,
Dot ball, that is going to make it more difficult for Wyverns. But a good end to the over by Leo George.
wonderful. But still, game is on.
They need one good over from here, like 15 to 20 runs, and that will give some comfort to the batsman about to come in.
And they can count on Wataru and Oshanta, who are coming next. They should go full guns in remaining 2 overs, or 1.5 over at least. First of all, they should try to end the game on their own, but if they're not, they can still count on the players who have performed well in the last matches. And I hope those have been lined up like that.
They need a couple of 6s or 4s from here. There's Nebu Thomas is coming back for his second over. The both batsmen are now well set. Kano playing on 36 of 18 and Kishi is batting on 24 of 22. So these are two well set batsmen on crease. And they should now look to...
Nibu Thomas gave just 7 runs when he scored his second over. And let's see, because again, captain has brought him back to restrict the runs, if not take the wickets. And if he does that, the game moves towards Tiger even more. A wider ball
just marginal, so the umpire
because it went above the bat.
thought about it, but looks like it was well within the line.
And Wyverns have to take chances on these balls. They cannot just let these balls go.
Dot balls are not going to help them, so they need to find a way to get those boundaries early in the over.
Oh,
That's a
goes
scoop.
for a scoop.
Fine leg fielder was really fine.
He got the ball. I mean, we are not sure, like, did it directly travel to him or there was a bounce.
Probably on one bounce. But that was a good sense of judgment to keep the fine leg fielder fine. Otherwise, that would have been a boundary. Big swing on the leg side. Again, just going to be a single. So far, just 2 runs in the over, making the equation of the required run rate now over 15 runs per over, 15.2.
They at least need 8 more runs in this over to remain in the game.
Good
Do
shot.
we see something like that?
Not able to clear the field.
1 run.
Just one.
1 run is still better than no run, but still not enough.
Wyverns are not able to get those boundaries that they're desperately looking for. That will give a lot of comfort to Tigers.
Yes. Where did the ball go on?
Another single. So very good over so far from Nebu.
So Thomas is delivering why he was brought back. He's restricted run already.
4 runs of the over so far. At this stage in time of the game, this is an excellent over so far.
Oh, the slower one, the loftier one, couldn't do anything with that. Just settled with one. And that's an end of fantastic over by Thomas. Just 5 runs coming off that in this crucial moment of the game where Wyverns were desperately looking for runs.
So the equation is getting more stiffer now with 17.5 in 2 overs required. They'll need a big over. This one, especially, and Vikaja is coming to ball that one.
In the first match, we saw Osantha scoring 24 runs, or Wyverns scoring 24 runs in an over. So they have this capability. But can that come in this moment of time, in these last 2 overs, when 35 runs are required off 2 overs?
And we can expect that from a couple of set batsmen on the crease.
Yes, Kano has been playing amazing. He's on 39 of 22 balls, striking rate 177. Can he do that for Wyverns?
This over is going to be critical from Wyverns' perspective.
So they have to make best and maximum possible use of this over. If they get and sail through this one, then they still have the chance in the last over.
Oh, good shot.
Good
It's
shot
like
up in the air, fielder chasing it behind him, might not clear the boundary.
a couple of runs.
Couple of runs, settle for 2.
Probably not time as well as he expected it to, but still managed to get a couple of runs. Vikaja has bowled well in the first over, so it's not going to be easy to get him away. But Kano will have to find a way to get to the boundary in this over at least a couple of times.
They need at least 12 to 15 runs in this over. So far, 1 ball, 2 runs.
Otherwise, they will have a lot to do in the last over.
Okay, he gets a bat on it, but does it directly going to the fielder? They will just, they are going for 2 and they will get it. That's a good running. That's a good running between the wicket, and that's a template what you should do if you're still not getting 4s and 6s. Go capitalize 1 and convert it to 2s into 3s.
So 4 of the first 2 balls. Getting tighter now. 31 more needed.
Oh, again, he's not kind of getting on the middle of. Oh, he got a cut of it.
That's a 4. So
That's
that's a
called for
welcome
4.
boundary.
Wonderful.
So that's a welcome boundary for Wyverns.
It appeared he was aiming for a squarer, but he got a thick edge on it.
Over the third man fielder who was inside the circle for a boundary.
That's a good thing. Again, 8 runs of those 3 balls have come in. Can they keep this momentum going till the very last ball? Again, a thick edge on it. Thick bat on it, goes for second and comfortably completes the 2. Fielder tried to collect it in the first shot, but he couldn't.
So 25 of 8 balls.
This is becoming interesting now.
Another 6 would do here. Oh, good ball. That's worth gold. Stage of the game, bowling a dot ball.
Mind you, Kano is on 49 of 27 balls.
Played very well in this game.
So there is a chance of his 50 and also coming up with the match win would be icing on the cake.
One more delivery to go in this over. And he's being bowled.
Oh,
The pressure to get that boundary or 6 becomes a bit too much for the batter. Swings hard but misses it completely, and the bowler does the rest by cleaning up the stumps.
We could have seen his 50, but unfortunately not. But the good news is Oshanta has next batsman, and he has performed in the first match. Can he sail this through for Wyverns?
Not going to be easy. Don't think he's going to be on strike. So the onus is going to be on Kishi to make the first three balls productive in this over.
What would
Still-
Kishi do? Will he try to change the strike, or he wants to go on his own?
Need 25 of the last over. As Gijo George, the captain, comes onto the ball.
That's okay. That is a change of strike. No, that's a change of strike. Oshanta wants to keep the strike. So 5 balls, 24 runs.
That's a tough ask for somebody coming in. He has the capability to hit the big ones, but for any batter, this is a very tall ask.
So how much? 3 sixes,
4 sixes.
2 fours.
Tries, smashes that.
That's a single,
Going
and
for
they're
the
going
second.
for double. Close chance, appeal, but they're safe. 4 balls, 24 runs. So how much? It is
22
exactly
now. Yeah.
3 sixes and 1 4.
Yeah, it's a
We'll
tough
take it
ask.
there. Is that possible?
It is possible.
In cricket, yes. But will it be possible
Probable,
here?
but not sure. It is
Yeah.
going to be probable.
Yes. But at least Wyvern should give a best chance to this. And it's a T10.
First one
Goes
or
up in the
probable?
air, but still quite near inside the ground. Goes for the second.
Wyverns are running for everything right now.
2 runs there.
Not easy for a new batsman just coming in. No matter how good he is, somebody like Oshanta Nanayakara, who has played well in this tournament so far, still very tough ask.
But we must still, the game is quite tough for Wyverns to win, but they have still fought well. They still fought well and brought the score to 84 for 2. I think this third match is the most interesting match of all three. Oh, that is gone for 6. Appeared like one, but it's still with the bowler. The ball is there with the bowler.
There was a big heave from Oshanta, but he's not able to connect that one. And now, if we have 2 more legal deliveries, then it is going to be Tigers winning the third game in the row. Does he connect this one? Not for a boundary. Will get a single. Well, that is not going to be enough. Wyverns did try their best in this innings, but Tigers just too good for them today. 1 more ball remaining. Final ball of the match and the day. Big swing again. Not going to go
I think
towards the boundary.
Wyverns
That's it.
did play well, but Tigers' initial 2 overs and last 3 overs have made a big difference in the whole.
So comprehensive win for Tigers in the end by 17 runs, and they make it 3-0 today.
And some noteworthy performances from Wyverns. Rahil Kano scored 49, Takumi Kishi 28, Oshanta in the end tried for quick runs there, 5 runs. So that brings us to this end of this today's sessions. We saw all 3 matches, and clearly Tiger is a clear winner of this group. We'll meet in other group matches also. So stay tuned till then. You were a great audience. This is Prem Keswani and Shalad Lal signing off from Sanotochigi.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hope you enjoyed the coverage.
Bye bye.